Hi, I'm Bex and welcome to Bex Bug Out Survivor. In this one I bought a DD tarp, so I always do get a lot of requests to put tarps up in configurations that are already familiar to a lot of people. And on Bex Bug Out Survivor, I want to strive to find you something a little different. With this, I want something that's slung low to the ground, very low. So this is good if you want to hunker down and storm. And while I search out two trees, I will tell you it's going to be easier to do this with the DD tarp because it has ridgeline loops. I think it has, let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, which you're probably going to need. I've lowered the line right down now, and I'm going to connect in one from the head. Get this way round so you can see. I'll bring you in closer in a minute, don't worry. One loop from the head end, one loop from the foot end. So I've come one in on both sides. Before you get to the bottom, where you usually peg it out higher up, or these loops here. Now, if you want a lower slung pitch, obviously get it lower on your tree. Actually, that will go in there, but I've hit rock. And do the same here. I'm using the midway point and not the very corners you usually would, and that allows a certain section here to be tucked underneath to make half the floor or half the ground sheet for the ground. So let's peg that out there. Let's get that a bit tighter. Get my floor in. Nice. Couple more stakes to do the other side. Only takes 4 of these stakes for the ground. And it goes up a lot quicker than I'm showing it here. But I am slowing it down so you can obviously follow along. 50% of the tarp on each side is now making a ground sheet. Because we pegged out at the midway, that leaves these two halves here, which make the ground sheet. You can see I have the foundation here of a ground sheet. I just need to get in and pull it all taut, but there's my ground sheet. I'm going to have a pad down anyway. Centre loop is missed, and then that one and that one either side of that centre loop here is what is on the rope. The other section here makes the door, and there it is on the inside. Obviously that gap will be covered up just by dragging in the sheet. and I can put down my foam mat. I'm not going to bother with the mat just yet. I can stake this down once I'm on the inside. I've got my ground sheet, got no worries there. It's spacious, but the storm bunker, I can close it off head and foot end. This is 3.5 by 3.5 DD. Get quite a big air mat inside that. When it comes time to packing up, I've only got 4 stakes to undo, unless of course you've anchored out the front and back door, which is total of 6 stakes. If I need ventilation, the end that hasn't got the wind blowing in, say it's blowing in this way, leave the head end open. There's no problem getting some airflow in there. Into quarters, bring it into thirds. Make sure I do a count of all my pegs. First, I want to bring all my prussics to one end, because people are like sheep. They don't want to see anything new. They only want to see things they already know about, which is a shame. Also, you can sign up as a member for my night camps, and you'll see me testing a lot of these ideas out before it makes it onto a Friday video. But that is how to hunker down 4 sides and the ground sheet. Over a longer duration, your breath will condensate and your body heat will condensate the walls. I really do suggest opening up one of the ends. Obviously the end that is away from the wind. Until next time, take care of yourself. See you out there, happy trails.